Right guys, so we're gonna change the radio to another one. This one has not been working properly, so here we go, okay? Alright, so we start by removing the cigarette lighter if you haven't do so. Then move the ashtray out. You're gonna find two screws, one on the left, one on the right, and then one on top right down here, okay? So let's start with that. Once the screws are removed, just remove the plate off, just like that. Since we're only removing the radio, all you gotta remove is the 4 screws that are connecting the radio inside. 2 on the left and 2 on the right, okay? So with the screws removed, you can now pull out the radio, okay? Alright, to fully remove it out, make sure you put your parking brake on, located on the right. Once you do that, turn on the key. Alright, and then you put the gear shifter on neutral so you can get this out. Okay, if you got to move it a little further back, you can. Okay, so here we go. And just make sure you're pressing the brake while you're doing this, that you can move the gear shifter. Alright, you're going to find 2 connections back here. One that's going to go to your harness, located here, and then the antenna is right here, okay? And then you unplug those carefully. You will also notice that the new radio is smaller than the old one, so make sure you get yourself a little kit, replacement radio kit for mounting, okay? This is the one that I'm using, and that's what's going to hold your radio into place. It's got all the parts inside, and it'll tell you what items to use and how they're connected inside, okay? Before you go to all that trouble, just make sure you plug in the radio to make sure that it works. Also make sure you buy a harness that goes to the radio and connect the wiring as it's instructed. It's not too hard, basically just same color to same color, but just make sure to verify they're all connected. But some of them are extra, you just tape those up with black tape, but maybe 1 or 2, alright? At this point, you should have gotten your plate ready to go, and you should have removed any excessive parts to the plate that you no longer need for the radio. I mean, I had to take this part off, clip this one off, and then these on both sides. And then it came with the screws that go on the radio, okay? It's short so it doesn't mess up your radio. Don't use anything that does not come with the kit. Alright, and just be careful how you're putting it in. You don't want to put the screws in the wrong part. Alright, so once it's all set, you got the little plate also that comes on at the end, so it's all ready to go. Okay, and then you plug everything back in. Right, so just do everything back. Now that you're done, put all the screws back, do everything in reverse.